The desert wind howled, a mournful cry that echoed through the canyons. My grandfather, a weathered rancher named Miguel, always said that wind carried secrets, whispers from the past. We were driving back to the hacienda after a long day mending fences, the setting sun painting the sky in shades of blood orange. That's when we saw it, a dead goat lying twisted and still near the barbed wire. It wasn't the first. For weeks, animals had been turning up like this, drained of blood, with strange puncture wounds on their necks. The other ranchers blamed coyotes, mountain lions, anything but what Miguel suspected. Chupacabra, he muttered, his voice barely audible above the wind. The word hung in the air, heavy with fear and superstition. I dismissed it as an old man's tale, a way to explain the inexplicable. But the fear in his eyes was real. Night after night, the attacks continued. Each morning brought a new wave of dread. The livestock grew skittish, their bleating a constant chorus of unease. One evening, Miguel insisted we patrol the perimeter. He carried his shotgun, its barrel gleaming in the moonlight. I held a flashlight, its beam cutting through the darkness. We walked for hours, the silence broken only by the crunch of our boots on the dry earth. Then a sound, a rustling in the bushes, followed by a high-pitched screech that made my blood run cold. Miguel raised his shotgun, his eyes narrowed. A creature emerged from the shadows. It was unlike anything I had ever seen. Bipedal, with leathery skin and glowing red eyes, it moved with an unnatural grace. It was small, but its presence filled the air with an oppressive sense of menace. Before I could react, it lunged at Miguel. He fired the shotgun, the blast echoing through the canyons. The creature shrieked, stumbled, then disappeared back into the darkness. Miguel collapsed, clutching his chest. He looked at me, his eyes wide with terror. "It got me," he whispered. "The Chupacabra got me." He died before I could get him back to the hacienda. The wind howled louder that night, carrying his secrets and my fear into the endless expanse of the desert. I never saw the creature again, but I know it's out there, lurking in the shadows, waiting for its next victim, the Chupacabra. And sometimes, when the wind is just right, I can still hear it scream.